Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I do want to go over something today, which will be delusions. So these are unique to my experience, but I do want to read you the definition of what paranoid is in the dictionary. So a mental condition characterized by delusions of persecution, unwarranted jealousy, or exaggerated self-importance, typically elaborated into an organized system. It may be an aspect of chronic personality disorder, of drug abuse, or of serious conditions such as schizophrenia, in which the person loses touch with reality. And you will often hear persecutory delusions. That does mean paranoid delusions. So, a persecutory complex is suspicion and mistrust of people or their actions without evidence or justification. So, I had that. And I'm just going to tell a couple of stories about it. So, the first thing I do want to say is that there was not much I could say to my counselors once I kind of came to and I was out of the hospital. I have one counselor and a nurse practitioner, of course, and both of them I was just like inconsolable. Like I could not even nearly talk. And all I said was I was just living one day one way, and one way I was living, and one day I was living one day one way, and then another day I was living different. That's the best way to put it. I just couldn't understand really what was going on with me. I just knew that that was wrong before this is right. There was a joke I kept saying that was just all wrong. But yeah, not to get caught up from the delusions topic. So the thing that I want to bring up to give you guys an idea what a delusion is this was very isolated event, and it was the only time something like that happened. So I like to bring it up to give you guys some information on how people might be dealing with these. So I was taking a shower at my friend's house who had his three kids over, and they were all in the family room. I was taking a shower, and I don't know if I was having any thoughts in the shower that was leading up to this. I don't believe that I did. I don't think it was very warranted. But once I came out of the shower, the sounds that I was hearing from the living room, I swear I just, for some reason, I thought firmly believed that they were getting like slaughtered or something absolutely traumatic and terrible was happening to them. So I had my friend come over to the door and I said, "What's going on? Like, yo, what's going on, bro? Come on." He's like, "Nothing. They're playing video games. Like, what's good? Like, what do you mean?" I'm like, "Dude, I know something's going on. Hey, look at me." Like, it was like really serious. I was really serious. And he's like, "No, no, everything's fine. You guys okay?" I'm like, "Let me ask. Yo, y'all cool?" And they're like, "Yeah." His one son, they're all very dear people. They're very sweet. His one son wanted to come to the door for me, but I think his father realized that it was kind of a severely personal situation and not to do that. So, and his son really liked me, so he didn't want him to be sneaking a peek. But but I literally got to the point where I was not able to obviously be able to not believe this, and I made him go in there and videotape everything that was going on in the living room because I thought this is a setup, and I am going to go out there, see them all slaughtered. Like I was literally picturing it in my head and everything. Very disturbing. Everything that was scary was like an evil kind of scary, and that's why it scared me so much. And then the same would happen to me because I ain't gonna go out there and be like, all right, yikes, I'm gonna be out. Plus, I was too scared to go home no matter what. Everywhere was so scary to me. I was living a nightmare. So that was that. And we kind of had a moment too where I looked at him and I said, "Dude, this really freaks me out." He's like, "Why? Now that nothing's." I'm like, "But," and we both looked at each other and kind of said the same thing, like, "It's getting really bad." So that was maybe even like 2 days before my psychosis mood disturbance event that turned into the cops sending me to the hospital. Um, and another thing I wanted to touch up on is panic. So that obviously soared through my body and like was like almost an out of body experience because I was panicking so much. I wanted to say that like the fact that like I could be taking a shower, relaxing, nice hot shower, get out of the bathroom, and all of a sudden I'm full. I'm like like I just fly into this impending doom state where I think that I'm gonna die or something really bad's going to happen. And I know that a lot of people that don't even have schizophrenia or a mental illness know this fight or flight response. We all know it's bad, but think about the other side of it. There is always another side. And in this case, it's that the very small minority of our brains that we're using clearly can be put to very, very powerful use if we're able to envelop ourselves in that reality. So that's really the only like coping mechanism that I learned on my own that helped me, was just that, like, yo, you're smart, you know? So that's all I'm going to do for now. I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter. I do apologize again for the inconvenience with the last video having technical difficulties. Please remember to subscribe to me, as it is your biggest wish coming true that you just don't know about yet. And look forward to the next video. I'm trying to be pretty up on them because I have to be an advocate for this stuff, or else you're just sitting with it, and mental illness is nothing to be stigmatized, and it's nothing to be afraid of. It can sound scary because it's scary to live it, but that's why we have things like empathy in us. So I love you all, and let's keep this day rolling with some good vibes, huh? Comment, like, and subscribe, please. Tell your friends.